Good afternoon, Robert Scribbler. It is July 13th, 2018. Thank you for joining me for another climate change and clean energy video blog. Now, for this segment, I'd like to talk about an organization by the name of 350.org. It's a climate action organization that was founded on principles based in science, and their organization is attempting to enable policies, action on the parts of individuals and groups and businesses that will ultimately result in atmospheric carbon dioxide levels being reduced to the safe range, which has been identified by Dr. James Hansen as 350 parts per million or lower. This is a very ambitious effort. One that is certainly worthwhile, even though it is a very difficult goal to achieve. Now, one of the key campaigns pursued by 350.org is a global campaign to divest from fossil fuels, so take investment money out of fossil fuels and put it into clean energy corporations and developments, and so to invest instead in things like wind and solar and electrical vehicles and other industries and businesses that work to reduce carbon emissions, provide zero carbon emitting technologies and solutions to the public, and that also provide ways of reducing the carbon dioxide that is in the atmosphere. And so that would involve investing not in companies like Exxon or BP, but instead investing in companies like Vestas and Solar City and First Solar and Trina Solar and Tesla. So this involves not just a movement of money away from harmful forms of energy use and production and to helpful forms of energy use and production. It's also about making a moral call. It's about saying that we recognize that these forms of energy, fossil fuel-based energy, are harmful, and that the corporations involved operate under a harmful conflict of interest that is against the public interest. And so it's about placing a label on harmful activity. So recently, well, over recent years, the divestment movement has gained a number of increasing victories, and many institutions and agencies and schools, colleges, universities have made commitments to take their investment funds and remove the fossil fuel shares and invest those in other things, including clean energy. And yesterday, there was a major victory achieved in the divestment movement. And this victory involved Ireland becoming the first country to completely divest from fossil fuels. Now, according to this article in in The Guardian, Ireland is aiming to divest its $8 billion national investment fund, which will be required to sell all investments in coal, oil, and gas and peat as soon as is practical, which is expected to mean within 5 years. So this is in addition to Norway's own sovereign wealth fund of $1 trillion, which is partially divested from fossil fuels. And so Ireland is the first country to commit to complete divestment. And this is a big deal. This is a very helpful turn of events. And it's one of the ways that we can all participate in helping to transition the world away from fossil fuel burning and carbon emissions and toward a more sustainable future. And it's through the use of our savings and investment funds. And so Ireland here setting an example, and I'm really proud to be part Irish today. Well, thank you for joining me, and I'll be chatting with you soon.